Good afternoon. My name is Katie Terrell, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. Welcome back to Transformation Thursdays, where we highlight some of our agency's powerful work in Northeast Louisiana. I'm responsible for leading our special initiatives here at Northeast Delta Human Services Authority, and I'm so grateful to have an opportunity to talk today about an amazing partner of ours that puts on one of our favorite events of the year. Our mission at Northeast Delta is to serve as a catalyst for individuals with mental health, developmental disabilities, and addictive disorders to help them realize their full human potential by offering quality, excellent care with greater accessibility. Our vision is to build a unified Northeast Louisiana where individuals are thriving and reaching their full human potential. The three tenets that guide our actions are greater access to services, excellent customer service, and quality, competent care. It is Thursday, June 12th, 2025. It's starting to feel like summer here in Northeast Louisiana. It's getting a little warm outside. It's an exciting time of year with many events and great opportunities to get outside and move. Through our integrated care model, we want to increase access to healthy activities and inform communities about the importance of staying fit and active. Today's special guest makes fitness fun, and we are so excited to have him here today to talk about the power of movement. So, welcome, Mr. LaDonte Lotts.
Hey, how's it going? How's it going, Miss Katie?
It's taking a minute for you to load on my end, LaDonte. I'll go ahead and introduce you a little bit more. So, LaDonte is the founder of JiggAerobics. It is a dance-based fitness program, and I will let him talk more about the concepts of JiggAerobics here in a minute. I also want to welcome Ms. LaTonya Owens, who is a regional prevention coordinator here at Northeast Delta HSA. So big welcome to LaDonte and LaTonya.
Yay!
Thank you for having me, Miss Katie. Thank you for having me.
Of course. We are so grateful to have you both here on Transformation Thursday today. So I'm just going to kick us off with some questions, and feel free to add in anything, even if it's not related to the question, that you think might be helpful for the conversation today. So LaDonte, I'm going to start with you. So for those who might not know, what is the story behind JiggAerobics?
Well, I started JiggAerobics at Southern University A&M College in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. It was just a test run to get the students more involved into health and wellness. We had a big recreation facility that no one used, and we wanted to get together and how can we make fitness fun? And what I noticed is every time we would go to a party, they have a DJ and they're jigging. I would be jigging, of course, too, and I'll be drenched in sweat. I'm like, drenched in sweat. This is ridiculous. I'm like, this is not dancing. This is a workout. So we wanted to do a test run. We did it every Tuesday with the students, and they loved it. We got positive feedback on Instagram, Facebook, and we started to get bookings. People were started to inquire, like, how can we get this to our facility? How can we get this to our students? And from there, I actually, started to realize exactly what we were doing. This is not something that's just fun. This is not something that's just movement. This is something that's impacting the mental. This is impacting the physical state and our emotional state of everyone around the world, not just the youth, not just our culture, everyone.
Absolutely. Yeah, we were just talking before we started the recording too. I was at the youth summit that you guys put on back in the spring, and man, those kids, they walked in and they were kind of trying to be cool at the beginning, and they were kind of tired, and then all of a sudden they were all dancing. They were all like going around the room, forming like trains, and I was like, okay, these guys have something going here. If they can get high school kids in the morning to get up and dance and be excited about something. So
seriously, It's crazy because that's really my favorite part. Like, of course, dancing and that's fun, but to see the change, to see the environmental shift, like from the students, they come in, like you said, they coming in there lagging, they think they too tough, they don't want to engage, and then I'm coming in their face like, what's wrong with you? They're like, why are you up? What's that? Calm down. It's too early. No, you have a blessing. It's a blessing to be up right now. You should be feeling good right now. Let's go. Let's have fun. And I just appreciate you guys for giving us the opportunity to do that.
And
absolutely.
the kids always ask, Miss Owens, is JiggAerobics coming? I'm like, of course.
Absolutely.
It's always a great thing to have you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Miss Owens.
So speaking of that partnership, how long has JiggAerobics been partnering with our agency?
What, Miss Owens? What? It's been about
6
5 years now,
years.
huh?
Yeah.
5 years strong. We
Strong.
going live at 5. Man,
Look,
it's been 5 years, and honestly, like, just it helped me like with my personal business as well. Like, the partnership has developed like so much of my personal character, and just going through the journey of business, and just going through the journey of JiggAerobics. I lost my mom to heart disease, so throughout the journey, and like, us doing classes, even doing that obstacle and balancing that, Miss Owens was there. The people, like, it wasn't just like, oh, they just using our service. They was reaching out. They gave me a gift. Like, these are people that's like, it's more than just business, it's family. Like, so they really helped develop like my understanding of like reaching out, really making that connection and creating that community. Because at first I would just show up, have fun, and go about my day. But more so with HSA, it's like family here. I have their personal numbers, they have my personal numbers. We talk. It's love.
I do appreciate that. He's like my little brother now, so I feed him when he comes here. So it's great things, and we know some
Every
of the
time.
same people, so it's amazing.
Even though she went to Grambling.
Yes, GS ships.
So I love that. Yeah, I think that's what really is so special about these partnerships, especially ones that last that long. That it's not just the come in and do the work and be there and be present for that. It's like, how do we maintain this communication throughout the year, and how do we support each other? And we were just talking also about doing something with seniors as well with JiggAerobics. So it's even just, how do we expand the partnerships? How do we expand the relationships? And that's so much about what we're about at Northeast Delta, and I know you guys are at JiggAerobics too.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
LaDonte, I know you were saying a little bit about how this came about because you were sick of watching college kids like just sit around and not be very active, and you wanted to do something that was fun that would get them active. So then, when did this merge with mental health? Obviously, because at Northeast Delta we focus so much on mental health and addiction services. So what started this collaboration between fitness and mental health?
Honestly, Katie, it's always been the collaboration between mental health and physical. It's just that I didn't know at a point in time. Like, if you see the sequence of our classes, after every class, we have this thing that we call cheese talks. And this is where we're pouring into the ladies and gentlemen. We're telling them something positive. We're giving them something good to take away, and like for them to really have appreciation for life. And this was something that I was incorporating when I first started. But I didn't know that this is mental health. I didn't know that this was impacting people like mentally. This was impacting people emotionally. I just thought that this was the end of the class. Let me give y'all something. I like to talk. But honestly, but when I started to realize the impact that it was having, and when talking to Miss LaTonya, and she's telling them, these people love you, like they really like appreciate this. These people appreciate that. They love the cheese, like, and they appreciate that. Like, some people don't even know what the cheese is to this day. Like, the cheese is your smile, and the cheese is your joy and happiness. And that's what we're here to spread. We're here to spread the love. We're here to get you moving. We're here to get you grooving. But at the end of the day, we want you to appreciate yourself, appreciate life, appreciate what God has given you, you know, because anything can happen at any moment. And the fact that we could be happy, sad, or mad about any situation is a blessing. That's been my message since day one.
Yeah, and I noticed that at the youth summit. They walked out with much different faces than they walked in that door with, right? And I'm sure that happens. To be honest, I'd be shocked if that didn't happen at every one of y'all's events, just because y'all bring so much positivity and energy, and that's so contagious. So even, yes, the fitness aspect, I think, it obviously gets people more happy if they're moving around and they're doing stuff. But I think it's also just the positivity that y'all bring too. So I'm curious, from your own personal experience, or from like if people have gone through some things JiggAerobics has done and then they've reported back to y'all afterwards, how have you found fitness to impact your mental health? Or how have you heard, or have you seen it impact others, not even just in that one moment, but even long term?
Well, of course, people, they come to us, they tell us how they enjoyed the class, after they was kind of scared at first, because, they walk in and they're like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of nervous. They see the energy from the other videos, so it makes them a little nervous, which I understand. But I tell them, like, I got you, Mr. Get Right. It's here to get you right, you know? And after the class, they're feeling good. They come back. Man, I really enjoyed your class. You so dope. You so this. You so that. Man, the feedback is phenomenal. But the feedback that we get in those inboxes and in those DMs, those are the messages that really hit home. Those are the messages that really are warm and heart feeling, you know what I'm saying? Because these are people that's behind their computer and they can say exactly what they want to say. Sometimes when you're in public, you may not want to, put out too much information, but you may be going through depression. You may be on the verge of like losing your life. And we get these type of messages and just say how much they appreciate us for doing the class. They can feel the energy through the phone. They feel the cheese. They love it. And thanks for that. And just being able, and how transparent I am too as well. Like just being transparent about losing my mom, the different emotions that I go through, because I'm not going to hold back. Like we're all human. I go through it. It's not just a cheese zone every time, but you have to find the cheese through those emotions, And just to say that, like my personal experience with fitness, like I lost my mom and at the age of 45 to heart disease. And no, we wasn't as physical as we should be. No, we didn't go and do fitness classes and work out and stuff. Like my mom was a hustler. My mom was working every day trying to take care of me and my little brother. So she didn't really have the time and the leisure to be able to go work out. She didn't have the money to be able to afford fitness classes or a gym membership and stuff like that. And our apartment, we had a gym there, but it wasn't. Who's going to the apartment gym, unless you just stay in something nice. So we weren't a physical fit family, but it made me realize how no matter what, you have to go. You have to put your health first. You can't, put other people's feelings in front of you. You can't, like my mom taught me a lot. Seeing my mom go through what she went through taught me a lot. It taught me a lot about myself. It taught me a lot how to deal with people, how to handle different things, and to get moving. I had to go work out. You got to go work out. Not only do I do JiggAerobics, but I go and I sit in the hot tub. I do the steam room. I do the sauna. I'm doing other fitness classes. I'm working out. I'm lifting weights. We doing it all. We stretching. We yoga. Pilates, we doing it all. Go try it, jiu-jitsu. Man, we do it all. And it's all relaxing. It's all just releasing all that depression and releasing all that nonsense out of your mental. Being able to just let go and be free, even if it's for an hour. I encourage anybody to start doing fitness just to get moving. If you don't want to go through major pain, you're not trying to go through the major pain boot camp, just get moving, get moving and start dialing into yourself. A lot of times we pour into other people. We have to pour into ourselves, We want to go work out because we want suckers or we want brookers to make sure that we get our flowers, make sure that we look good. And, you look good. You can want the compliments here and there. Man, forget the compliments. Do it for you. Do it for yourself. You dig what I'm saying? And when you start to do it for yourself, the whole gym perspective, all that'll change. Everything will change. The way that you move, the way that it's not going to feel like, I have to go to the gym. I have to go to this class. Man, I want to go to this class because it makes me feel good.
Well, I'll say too, I think not only do y'all come in and y'all bring energy, and I think that makes people feel good in the moment, what y'all are teaching is something people can do on their own. I think that's what's cool too, is like, I think when you realize how much, to your point, how if you're just dancing and you're jigging and you're just, enjoying music like that, you realize you're sweating, you're doing more for your body than you even realize. And so even just teaching people and helping people form that connection between movement, dance, and physical exercise. I think a lot of people think physical exercise has to be something that they dread and that they hate doing, but it can be fun, and y'all show that.
And you said it yourself. You didn't say it in your Look, fitness should not be like major pain.
Yeah.
We're not here. If you want that, you go to a bodybuilding class. But what I realize is that people just need to move. People just need to move. People just want to move, you know? And you have like, of course, you have a percentage of those that want to lift weights and that want to be cut and want to be bodybuilders and that want to have the, swimsuit models and stuff. But just you're a normal everyday person, just need to move 30 minutes to an hour every day, you know? And we make it fun. Like you said, it's something that I don't have to be there. You don't need to hire a trainer to be there. You can cut on your music in your private area and get to sweat.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that's it, man. Make it fun. We make fitness fun. We make fitness fun again. We're making fitness a thing again. We making America healthy again. We this is what we're doing. This is the goal. Like I'm looking at like old videos where they used to have physical education competitions, where they used to have the students compete against each other in obstacle courses and organize and choreograph aerobics routines. We need to bring that back, you know?
Absolutely, I do agree.
We need to bring that back. These are things that we need to bring back. Make it fun, make it exciting, make it competitive. Yes, this is what we need. The kids want it. They're waiting. They're still on their phone, on TikToks in gym class, maybe playing basketball, maybe. Most of the kids are just on TikTok watching me.
Do agree. And what you will find out, Katie, is that you'll see the same people at our events because they look forward to this every year. Like I can see them in the grocery store. When are we going to have JiggAerobics again? So it's people are getting the word. The people know about it. They want to be there. So that's exciting in itself because after a certain amount of time of doing something, people kind of like it dies down. But with JiggAerobics, like they are excited, and you will notice they're smiling from the beginning to the end, and that's a great thing. So I'm super excited about the collaboration.
Thank you.
LaTonya, that was the perfect segue to my next question, which is, can y'all talk about when is JiggAerobics? When is that happening?
It is today.
You know it.
Yes.
I'm in Monroe right now.
I'm
in Monroe right now. My team is at the River Market setting up, you know. So we ready. We've been here all day. I've been keeping it quiet. I haven't been to Craven Wings yet. I'm gonna wait till after the class. and we can go. Let's go, Monroe. Yes. Come on.
So beat us there. Absolutely. I'm excited about it.
Yes, so thank y'all so much. Yeah, we really want, we wanted to talk about the purpose of JiggAerobics. Obviously, if you've been to an event, you know that it's fun, you know that it's something that people want to join in on, but there's so much more to it. There's so much more behind it. There's so much more, positivity that can come from it, physical fitness that can come from it, mental health improvements that can come from it. So thank you so much, LaDonte and LaTonya, for talking a little bit today.
You're welcome.
About not only what it is, but also why, why we're doing it. So thank y'all so much. And as y'all can tell, if you're watching this event is going to be so much fun. LaDonte probably just brought so much energy to you just watching this video.
He definitely did.
Think about what he's going to do in person with music. So you don't want to miss it. Please join us today at 6 p.m. at the Downtown Monroe River Market. The JiggAerobics team is guaranteed to bring the energy and fun to fitness.
And make sure you bring your fans.
Bring them fans, absolutely.
Well, Dante's already told us that he has a fan. What is it, LaDonte? It's a fitness-based movement.
We have our own twist, the JiggAerobics version of Boots on the Ground.
They are going to absolutely love it. I cannot wait.
Boots on the ground. Where your fans at? Hey, come out today and come learn. Come on, I want to see you today. Come on. I got my hat.
They are going to be so excited. I am so excited about this.
Thank you so much, LaDonte. So thank you all for tuning in today. And thank you again to LaDonte and LaTonya for being on today. Y'all brought the energy to this. I know there's going to be energy brought tonight. If you want more information about our services, please visit our website at NEDHSA.org or call 800-256-2522. You can also follow the Phoenix on social media through Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, and TikTok, as LaDonte was talking about, at NEDHSA. Everybody, go be great today, and we will see you next time.